to the Diddly Bops.
The Diddly Bops. And there's our episode title. All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. This is Brandon coming to you on Tuesday with another Victorious reaction video. I hope you're enjoying this series. I certainly am because, as you know, I spent 2 years at a performing arts school exactly like Hollywood Arts as an administrator. Today's episode is Diddly Bops, I think it was called. If I read that correctly, I believe it's episode number 13. I do plan to do these in order. I did skip episode 8, I believe it was. As long as it has some school scenes in it, I will do it. Before we get into the episode today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below if you're not currently a subscriber. I would really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to give the video a like and also a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the reaction and of the episode. But without further ado, let's get straight into it.
All right, nice work, everyone.
Okay, this is after
Wade,
class.
Tori, Andre, Beck, Jade, Kat, Robbie. Stay for a moment. How would you teenagers like to do something for money?
Can we have some details first?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It sounds really weird when you say it like that. I'm not sure what's coming here, but let's just listen in a little bit more.
Well, I assume you're all familiar with Kevin Chase.
The guy who owns like half the hotels in Vegas?
I'm telling the story.
Sorry.
Kevin was my roommate in college, and now he's extremely wealthy, and his little boy is turning 4 years old this week. The big 04. Kevin hired the Wagafuffles to perform a song at his son's birthday party.
Oh, I love the Wagafuffles.
I'll give you this $1 to get to the point.
What?
I couldn't possibly take your money. Apparently,
Yeah, he's right. What he said was correct, and yet he took it. That's a potential firing. You cannot do that. Number one, you can't take money from students, and number two, you particularly can't take money based on requests like that, making a deal with students for money. You cannot do that. That is a potential firing.
the Wagafuffles' private jet crashed. Now Kevin needs a new musical group to perform at his son's birthday party.
Okay.
So you want us to form a kiddie musical group?
For just one performance.
No.
He'll pay you $1,000.
Oh, where would we do this?
I'll set up the party here at school, in the Black Box Theater. You can perform on stage after the kids have their cake.
This is really murky territory, but you might be surprised to know I'm not going to say it's totally, completely unrealistic. It just depends on how Psychowitz does this, because he doesn't need to involve himself too much in this. However, I will say it wouldn't be completely inappropriate for a theater program in an art school, after all, for him to perhaps refer them to gigs. You may remember in the episode Beck's Big Break, check out my reaction if you haven't seen it yet, but Beck has an acting role outside of school, and it's not uncommon for people to try to do that and musicians to get performing jobs, and same thing with singers. They are artists after all, and these theater students, it wouldn't be inappropriate for them to get little gigs on the side, and it wouldn't even be inappropriate for Mr. Psychowitz to relay that information to them, but he's got to be really careful how he does it. What he probably should do is have some sort of like gig board or some forum online where he can have these posted, or just refer them to a certain place. He really has to be careful about that, because by him setting it up himself, parents are going to be under the impression that it's a school thing, and he's really got to be careful to separate the two. This cannot be a school thing. The thing I have the biggest issue with is probably his use of the school facilities. Now, it is true that many places, including the art school that I worked at, had an arrangement with the school district where community members could pay to rent certain facilities on days where it's not being utilized, and the art school was one of them. I do recall that there were certain outside entities that did pay to rent even the main stage, even the main auditorium. Now, they had to pay quite a bit to do that. However, if Psychowitz's friend is really that wealthy, he would have no problem doing that. This may seem like it wouldn't be allowed to happen. So far, theoretically, it would be allowed, provided that Psychowitz doesn't involve himself too much in connecting this with their theater class. All he's doing is telling them about it, hopefully, and then provided that this rich guy, pays to rent the facility and that Psychowitz isn't just letting him have a birthday party at the school for free, that wouldn't be allowed. Let's keep going. Okay, we're back at the school, the black box.
Kevin Psychowitz.
And again, this is a little murky. I'm not going to say it's totally inappropriate. So if this guy here, Psychowitz's friend, paid to rent the facility based on an agreement that the district had where people can do that, and if Psychowitz is just sort of greeting him as a friend and he's not like acting as a member of the faculty, maybe this is okay. I'm not going to say it's not, but let's see what happens here.
Your little Henry enjoying himself? He's a cute little cannibal.
Psychowitz. Psychowitz.
1 second.
Everyone's changing into their costumes.
Fantastic.
And Andre wrote us a really great little kid song.
It's a very nice thing you guys are doing here.
Yeah, $1,000, right?
Indeed. Children, how many of you like a musical group called the Wagafuffles?
It's not going to be them, though.
Yes! Well, they're not here. Don't be like that.
I heard the Wagafuffles airplane fell on a mountain.
Anyway.
And small children like that do sometimes say things like that. They don't have any sort of tact or filter or anything like that. If you know a child of that age, you know what I'm talking about. And Psychowitz, you know, so far so good with this, but we'll just have to see. Because he's this guy's friend, it's probably okay for him to do this if he's doing this as a friend and if the guy rented the black box.
We have a brand new musical group to do a song for you today. All right, I give you the Diddly Bops.
The Diddly Bops. And there's our episode title. So he didn't even bother giving the group a name. That's pretty funny. Sinjin, there he is. Okay. Their food.
Hi, kids! Apparently, we're the Diddly Bops.
We're here to sing you a special song all about your favorite food.
Now get ready!
Okay.
What I like about cheese is that you can put it on veggies and it tastes so good.
All right, I'm actually a little bit impressed, and I'll tell you why. So I've talked on this show a lot about people faking playing musical instruments. I don't know for sure. It sort of sounds like them, does it not? Now, obviously, they're not singing and dancing at the same time, but it sounds like they may have dubbed their voices in there. It's really not bad. It sort of reminds me of Yo Gabba Gabba, the TV show, if you've ever seen that before. I do vividly remember seeing that come on and seeing it advertised, and those songs will get in your head very strongly, but let's keep going.
I like to talk about food, cause it's my favorite thing to do. Every treat from you.
That kid was really young to have a phone and record this thing, but okay.
Yellow to blue, red and green, so let's all sing. Tell me all about your favorite foods.
It's not bad. I don't hate it. And again, look at this kid. Look at this little kid with his little phone. He's being all slick here recording it. Okay, they loved it. Wow.
Do another song.
No!
Sinjin.
Happy birthday, Henry!
We did this for money.
Jade, come on, Jade. You didn't have to say that. Okay, back at school.
Hey, Vega. Hey, here's your theater history book. Thanks.
And I heard like that was either a clarinet or an oboe or something playing scales. That is very common. You will walk down the halls of these schools and hear people in the practice rooms just going away with scales or preparing for some audition, whatever. That is very common and really takes me back.
Tori, Jade, hi. This is my little nephew, Devin.
Hey, Devin.
He was at the party.
He loves the Diddly Bops and wanted to know if he could get your autographs.
Ooh. And that's kind of sweet. I figured he was walking up this counselor because his nephew or whatever he was at the party. That's kind of sweet. He wants their autograph.
How does he know about the Diddly Bops?
Oh, we saw you guys do your song, Favorite Foods, on that website, videos for kiddios.
What? We're on the website?
Top of the homepage.
Wait, someone recorded us?
Can I have your autograph?
I was thinking he was at the party and that's how he knew about it, but no, they got recorded. So this is kind of funny in a way because if you remember the episode Rob-a-Rotzi, which was one of my favorites, it was pretty hilarious, and the slap.com, that's sort of what he was doing, and now they're on a website and they are a little concerned about themselves being there. I guess because of like the nature of their performance and being seen in food costumes. I mean, I sort of get that, but apparently it's out there.
Sure. She was the ice cream cone and she was the hamburger.
Yeah, don't talk about it.
Yeah, seriously, don't.
I really appreciate this, guys.
No problem.
She wrote a bad word.
I write what I feel.
Let's go, Devin.
What does the word mean?
Just keep walking.
Okay, so Jade wrote a bad word in the kid's autograph, which is really horrible. Is it a potential suspension? No, it's just bad taste. Splash face.
Man, I don't want to be on the internet looking like a big blob of stupid spaghetti.
I thought we were sisters.
Trina.
You formed a musical group and didn't ask me to be in it? We didn't want to be in it.
Okay, let me guess. Andre is going to flip the computer around and then she's going to see it and instantly, maybe perhaps not want to be in it.
Hey, Andre, there's a handsome man over there who wants to talk to you.
Guy I told you about from the record label.
He's a music producer? Down, girl.
I'll be back. But I don't understand.
Man, it's not me. My boss was checking you out online. He saw you in that spaghetti costume singing about your favorite foods.
That was a one-time thing.
Oh, no.
I swear I take my music really seriously.
Oh, no. Okay, so I guess Andre was trying to get his music published and somebody he was dealing with saw that and then was sort of turned off by it. That does happen. Those things do happen, particularly, him being in a spaghetti costume and dancing around and, like this guy said, singing about his favorite food. Yeah, I could foresee that. This sort of stinks for Andre, though.
All right, everyone, please quiet down, settle down. Now, let's give a warm Green Meadow Mall welcome to internet sensation, the Diddly Bops!
The Diddly Bops. I did have to skip a bit, but apparently they have another gig here, and it's so funny, the Diddly Bops, because Psychowitz just made up that name off the top of his head because he failed to even create one, and he needed to introduce them as something. But here they are, and they're at the mall, and there are a bunch of kids here. That's pretty good. Psychowitz.
Hi, kids! Welcome to the Green Meadow Mall.
A good place to shop.
Oh, man. And so not everybody wanted to do this again. So now you've got Psychowitz, you've got Trina, and you've got Sinjin here. Whew. This is going to be a little bit different of a performance, isn't it?
I'm a hot dog.
Something's wrong here.
What I like about cheese is that you can put it on
Some random kid.
and it tastes
Another random kid.
so good.
Oh, man. It's a little cringy, but let's keep going.
That guy's like 100 years old.
I'm 34.
What's he gonna do? Nah, that's a little unbelievable. Like, I've seen stuff like this happen before in TV shows, and it's not totally unbelievable that a kid might throw something, but like all the kids at the same time, all kind of unified, all going up there at the same time is sort of unbelievable. And the parents, I did see some parents in the back, and they're just standing there letting their kid do it. That is kind of unbelievable as well. And I saw this security guard, like, what's he gonna do? Oh, man.
This is called Song to You.
Okay. Here's his little gig.
I don't wear designer clothes. I don't go to the finest schools, but I know I ain't no fool, baby.
That's really not bad. I'm impressed yet again for two reasons. Number one, it sounds like their voices. It sounds like they went back and dubbed their voices in a recording studio over this that was filmed, which is pretty cool. I think it's cool if they use their actual voices. And also, you notice that this song that is a bit more serious, let's call it, is the same basic tune and rhythm of the little kid song that he wrote for Siekowitz's friend's kid. And as you know, a lot of times I have to cut out a lot of the music, unfortunately, for copyright, but let's see if we can get at least the ending. Ah, they got their music reps listening. Yeah, you can tell he's not singing there, but they probably dubbed his actual voice on over, which is almost as good. All right, they loved it, and they saw it.
I like it.
All right. All right, well, that's basically the episode. The Diddly Bops, I did really enjoy that one. That one was really funny and a lot of true-to-life stuff. It is true that students at schools like this do try and get gigs outside of school because they do make money. There are paid gigs and there are unpaid gigs, but even in the unpaid gigs, those can be important too because you get experiences that you can still put on your acting resume or whatever, and you build your skills and you can say, well, I was in that production or this production, which really matters when you're trying out for different roles down the road. But that was the episode. Hopefully you all are enjoying this reaction series to Victorious. Let me know down in the comments if you are, and also don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and give the video a like before you leave the page. I'm going to leave it right there. I do want to thank you for watching until the end and for continuing to tune in on this series on Tuesdays. But I'll see you on my next video here on School Principal Reacts. As always, thanks for watching.